Okay, I'm sorry. Can I just ask, what's the deal with dudes in hotels, or is it just my husband? The second we're there, he's like, let's go, let's roll, let's do this. I didn't have my bag down. He's like, had this whole like sex agenda.
Oh, he wants to get right to it.
Oh.
Yeah, well, time is precious at a hotel. I don't like every second
I was
counts.
like, oh, finally, like a hotel. You just want to lay down.
You have kids, right?
Yes.
So, well, that's why you're in a hotel.
I know.
Is to get away from the kids and get that over with and then
Well,
start
for
watching
him,
TV.
Get it over with. Get it over with.
You get it over with, and then there's the TV and the room service and the book you want to read.
I love these insights into your
It's
world.
a matter of getting poison out.
No, he wanted to get to it. It's that poison that makes babies.
Yeah. Couldn't believe this story about an Arby's in Michigan. An Arby's served a customer a sandwich with a piece of human finger inside. Yeah. The manager apologized and gave the customer some free hair in his shake. Everything's fine. That's one of those jokes where it's hard to get past the premise of the joke. Everyone's just thinking about the finger in the sandwich.
And thinking, how could you tell? They're not, are they a sponsor?
Is Arby's a sponsor? I'm being told Arby's is a sponsor. Well, Andy, I'll tell you how you can tell. One's a human finger, the other the best tasting sandwich you'll ever have.
But you know what? I think if you kind of stay away from certain foods and take care of yourself. Oh, I read this. Do you read? I read. I'm sorry.
Just watch it unfold, Andy. I've learned over a long time. I just let back and let it out.
I know. Those dick lessons are really paying off, buddy.
Got it from him. Got it from him. Come on, man.
I know.
I love you.
You went to Oxford, I believe,
Yeah,
if I
I
remember
did.
correctly.
But that was
one of
all
the greatest
thanks-
schools in the world.
Yeah, but this was this like abusive math teacher I had who told me that I was never going to do anything, and I thought, well, she was actually called Miss Mold.
Miss Mold? That's like a Harry Potter teacher.
Yeah, I
Miss Mold!
know. She was a bit like that.
Well, what did you do that annoyed her so much? Were you just not doing your work, or were
I
you
guess
actively
when she
trying to cause trouble?
Turned her back. It was my fault. When she turned her back, we used to go down in the chair and like doodle-doodle-doo, and like simulate sex. This is awful for me, this situation.
Wait a minute.
I feel
While
like
you're having sex, you go like this?
Wow.
Because I do that too. I've been looking for another like me.
I was going to say, so that's what Queen Elizabeth is doing.
Jared, I got to start by saying that coat is awesome.
Thank you.
It really is amazing. It's like there's a gunfighter that came to town.
Yes, there
and
is.
he's selling weed. No, it's really fantastic.
It's Gucci. So,
Very nice. I don't get to.
want some?
What is this now? What's happening?
flu season.
Okay. Wow, what an off-putting thing to do right away.
Are you sure?
I had a flu shot.
Yeah, I had a
already,
flu
so
shot
I'm
too.
Fine. Yeah.
Can I have a little more of that? Is this
yeah,
really?
please.
I thought it was a cologne, and then I smelled it.
No, it smells pretty good.
No, it really doesn't. I got to be honest with you.
It's all right.
Smells like a mosquito
Lavender.
repellent. Yeah.
Sometimes,
It's
no,
lavender.
I use it quite often. Sometimes after I touch myself, I even spray a little bit.
Sure. It's good to know. That's good. That jacket probably hides that pretty well.
Yeah.
Go to
You could be doing. I see you didn't like what you got there and you turned away. Huh, he's on to me. Well, I'll just talk to Conan. A study just came out. I thought this was weird. A study came out. Did you see this, Andy?
I was in the monologue meeting.
This is the part where we pretend we didn't prepare.
Oh,
And I was just reading the newspaper, and you're my buddy who just sits over there behind a weird pedestal.
okay. What story's that, buddy?
I tend to try and learn who people are by asking really uncomfortable questions. Like, when I first meet someone, I might ask them, were you breastfed as a child?
Okay.
That's one of the first things I ask.
Okay.
So, were you breastfed
Were
as
you
a child?
was I breastfed?
Yeah.
I come from a family that doesn't talk about any of that shit.
Did you ever?
I don't think my parents have met each other formally. But I believe I was. I'm going to say I was not breastfed. I'm going to say that I
Did you
was.
ever see your mother naked?
No. I
These-
didn't. I
these
didn't
tell me-
see
this
my
tells me a
once in a
lot.
magazine. No, I'm kidding.
So-
Come on. It was a National Geographic. God's sake, you're animals. No, I don't think I was breastfed, and I never seen my mom naked.
So that informs me because a child's first experience of the mother, especially a boy's first experience of the mother, that's your first love, and that colors how you see women for the rest of your life. So it's helpful for me to know.
So what
if
does that tell you about how I see women then? If I wasn't breastfed and I've never seen my mom naked, what does that say?
You may perceive that there is a lack of like warmth and nurturing coming from women, and you may be afraid of women on some level.
Bingo. You're good.
I feel like you were definitely breastfed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
For a
Now, when you
really
mean
long time.
just as a child? Definitely as a child.
Miley Cyrus just gave an interview. In a new interview, Miley Cyrus said she is one of the biggest feminists in the world. She said, "No one has done more than me to encourage women to lick the glass ceiling."
Yes. Right. Equal pay for equal twerk.
Yeah, very nice.
Because the twerk thing. That's a play on words for you.
You're so proud of yourself. You're so proud of yourself.
Those comedy classes are working. They are working.
After 20 years, you finally started taking a comedy class?
Well, I've been busy.
Been busy. Let's try. I want some people watching to actually learn something from this. If you're in a real tough situation, you can't get water, it's acceptable to drink your urine, but just once. Is that right?
First pass.
I mean, yes, she's well trained. I mean, the bottom line is when urine first leaves the human body, it's sterile. If it's not, you're in a bad state because you're already sick. So when it comes out and you're drinking the first pass, okay, you still have enough hydration in your body for your kidneys to handle it. But if you begin, the myth comes in that you can't drink urine is if people continue to drink it, by then it becomes too concentrated, the kidneys can't process it, then you have renal failure and death. So the first pass, if that's all you got, don't waste it, drink it up.
Can I just break in for a second? You have the coolest voice of anyone I've ever spoken to. Seriously, I'm not trying to embarrass you. I would give up everything I have in this life for that voice. Listen to my voice. Well, we're trapped in the wilderness. What'll we do? It's time to drink urine. And then
I do that a lot, man, I do.
Does he grumbles?
you just do that
I
sometimes.
think that's called pea throat.
Yeah. I'm getting started tonight, man.
You know, the show that I was in, Justified, it just kept giving and giving and giving. It was that kind of a show. And one of the ways in which it gave is we drank a lot of whiskey on the show.
Your character, Raylan, is drinking whiskey in every scene.
As much as possible.
That's in Kentucky.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah,
Kentucky, yeah.
Yeah, people expect it. And then the way it works in show business is that we're all drinking Kentucky whiskey, but you can't actually drink whiskey when you're filming. There's some kind of union thing.
Right.
And but apparently you don't have that problem here. And so the way we do it.
Wow, okay, that's the real thing. And yes, apparently, I think we're not allowed to do this.
Well, see, I had this lovely relationship with the prop guys, and what they do on the show is they get a bottle of whiskey, they got to pour the whiskey out, and then pour in like Diet Coke and water.
Yeah.
And they pour it out into a jar, and then I take it home.
I just want to say to the good people at
good
Blanton's, I've mentioned you a few times, and if you want to send a little something our way, I think we have an understanding.
Right. Can I just say it's my favorite bourbon?
It's clear that I brought it, right?
Right. We
You
know
brought it.
I brought it.
But I mentioned it by name.
Right.
Blanton's you talking about?
And
I said Blanton's.
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 We still have a TV show.
We got to drum up the business.
Yeah.
You're in the clear, kid.
Yeah. You say Blanton's all you want, nothing's gonna show up.
Yeah. Here's to you, employed friend.
You